Hey everyone, D-Dub Squizzy here, and welcome back to Civ 3 World War II. I actually need to get more guys on this carrier before it moves again, because I sort of spaced on that one. There, that should be good. Okay, I think it had us at Gibraltar already. I'm gonna need more planes over here. A lot more planes. Okay. So I think we're going to have some transports in range. I can start loading them up and sending them off. I was going to bring over the Stugs, but I'm starting to think that's not actually going to be that important to do. I have those Panzer Grenadiers, which are just better. Okay, so I brought over another batch of 88s. I know I said I didn't want to overwhelm anything. And how many do I have here? Not as many as I thought. You guys are coming here. I'd rather have too many and it be somewhat inconvenient than have those Americans overwhelm and kill us. Because that's a lot of Americans. If it were something I knew my planes could handle, it would just be some more convenient to have more planes. It's different, but I don't know that we can take that army without them. It's a lot of infantry. Fortunately, they seem to have sort of fallen off when it comes to bombing us. So I don't have to worry about that one so much. Did Chile start mass-producing fighters now? They built one somewhere. Okay. I remembered that they don't have any actual cost associated with them, so they can do that. I could fly this guy out, or sail this guy out there and start bombarding Georgetown, just to deal with some of their planes, but I don't think that'll really do what I want it to do. Okay, we need to kill that guy. I don't know if they're actually helping Britain locate our tanks and bomb them, but they're in range of 87 Bs, so we'll kill them anyway. Okay, no fighters. Man, there might only be like one guy in there. No, they got more. Okay, I'm thinking that was it. I can't tell, though. Hold on, I got a Folk Wolf. You. Let's see this. Okay, they do still have something healthy. No, they don't. But they are building more infantry in Manaus. Did I say that? That's so frustrating. Why couldn't they just finish the road? Okay, well the rest of them are going to stay here for now. Hi. Okay, nothing's in range of them yet. They have 3 guys in here? No, they sent one out. That's right. Well, as much as I would love to just drop 2 paratroopers over the city so we can grab it immediately, I think I'm still going to have to put them elsewhere. Because I can't risk them doing what I don't want them to do. Here, let's do this. And this. Now I can see. I don't know where their fighter is, but we're going to find and destroy it. feel like they would have built it in Arica. Because it just makes sense. Okay, we can hit the tanks. Yeah, we are going to hit the tanks. I don't want them to get into a city, but they're brave enough that they could attack someone. Okay, the rest of these guys, I'm going to fly them here. I think they can do more good. Why are you building a Messerschmitt? Build a barracks. What the... How do you do this? Why is he building a Messerschmitt? Here, do you... Sure, do that. Okay, and then barracks should be next on the list. That was weird. You can't tell them to build something that's already queued, and how do you clear something from the queue? I thought I knew how to do that. Apparently I do not. We actually just blow up the fighter? No. It's just saying enemy units are injured. They could have their battleship in there. Although I didn't see it come rolling in. Like, did they just lose any ships? Oh, their fighter was in there. Okay. Cool. There. Can't really see any farther. Okay, and that's all of them. Okay, so the rest of these guys are just going to stay here. Just keep an eye on the water. We're going to kill that thing. It's not getting away. Come on now. There we go. Pretty sure they still have a tank in there that's got some health. Maybe not. Huh. I could have sworn they did. Well, we'll drop their population down then. It'll make it easier for us. Given that it might take us a while to actually conquer them fully. It'll be nice controlling the entire... What do you call this thing? Is there actually a word that describes this, the southern, like... I want to say horn, but that's Africa. But you get what I'm saying, this big peninsula which is really, really huge, by the way. Ah, great. I forgot about that. Yeah, now they don't have any. They're really trying to build Crusaders whenever they can. I think they've realized that they have no counterattack capabilities, and that's really cutting them off at the knees. Fortunately, the bombers that they've got, I know they have, like, what, a couple Lancasters at least. None of them have been in Australia in years I've known so far. If they were, we've destroyed them without noticing. Cool. Just a handful of tanks. Okay. Well, we bring these guys in, right? Because they can hit Sydney. Do I have any other Messerschmitts? I just had the one. They've got to be running out of King George V's, right? It's been a while since I've checked. How many do they even have? Still have 3 destroyers somewhere. They got 12. That is a lot. They can probably still, even as much as they've been hurt, they can probably still build them faster than we can destroy them. But we really have relegated Britain from, like, the most powerful nation in the world to just a couple holdouts. Okay, let's blow up this convoy. I think I'll leave the escort carrier to Japan. I don't think that was many. That was a couple. Ouch. I didn't have any fighters over here, so that makes sense. Pretty sure there's an injured militia division in there. Oh, getting rid of the barracks, though, that's also important. Or we'll fly him down, too. Alright, we're just going to want to keep this front moving. Yeah, let's let you get a little closer. Hopefully they actually do. If they had a couple more turns and just a few more troops, Russia might have been able to take that city back. The Americans were bombing it. See, there's only... I mean, he does have 7 hit points, so there could be some veterans under there, but... there were more infantry than that, I think. And the Japanese infantry, while not the best, are pretty good. They're like the perfect middle-of-the-road type infantry. They have an 11 attack, I believe, and an 11 defense. Like the US and British infantry are both high tier. The Germans are undeniably the best. And then once you hit 1941 infantry, the Brits and the Americans both surpass the Germans. I think... let me see. Is it British infantry 1943? 11 defense, or 11 attack, 13 defense. As compared to German infantry, 13 forward. Okay, so we're still better on that one. I think the US is identical to ours. No, one less attack, but an extra movement and an air defense. They're still better infantry overall, even though they have slightly less attack. Okay, well, we got nothing else to hit out here. Cool. We're going to start flying him. Let's see. I don't think we got any new targets over here either. I feel like I'd remember that. And that is the smart way to play. Oh, these infantry. It took me a second. Here, I'm gonna actually run all my minor infantry over here. Pretty sure I did the same. Did I do the same with this guy? Clear your rally point. Set a new one. Right here. There we go. Okay, mine there. Is this place mined up? Yep. I think this city's all good. We finally got Madrid taken care of. Yeah, that's 2 directly over. The other transports too, please. I'm gonna have to be sure I bring 1 or 2 transports full of workers over next time. I don't have enough. Also, did I finish up an airport over here? I did. So I gotta remember to bring him out. In fact, let's just do it now. Unfortunately, I cannot airdrop my Marines, despite how convenient it would be. Right. They were putting down a mine. Oh yeah, what for these guys to do now? I have more than enough workers out there to get that job done. I don't know, let's take 1 and put him down here, that works. The rest? I don't know, bring him over here. Maybe something will come up. that say Finland? How did I get a Finnish worker down here? I must have taken him from the Russians and transported him this far. That's far. Huh. If one of them, just one, can take the city next turn, that'll get me on a good track. Come join up with them. Did I queue this thing up? Yep. I couldn't remember. Okay, we'll start the march further north. He should be able to hold the city pretty much alone. Okay, security division's in there. Dang, so there's no way that my SS can join up. That's frustrating. I think those guys have it, though. So I'm going to deploy these other two panzers further north as well. Oh, there's a... I could put a mine there. There we go. There was something else in there. They probably, that's, you know, they've got like one or two artillery. That's probably where they are. Okay, I gotta make sure I wake up and actually use my paratroopers and kill that Chilean tank. I should be able to do both of those things this turn. And the next turn I can ship another paratrooper over. Now I think at most, one of those Brazilian cities could pump out another 2 infantry if they hurry one and draft another. I don't know if they're capable of doing that, but I don't want to take the chance. So I'm dropping all of my paratroopers on the city that's controlling the road I need. And then we're going to try to take it all at once. The other city, I'd like to have it faster, but it's not really that important. So, you know, we'll take a little longer if we have to. Ah, we're here. I got 2 empty carriers here? Why are they empty? Oh, they came down from Gibraltar. Okay, well I don't have much in the way of 87Bs for them. Those ones just moved. But I could put Falkwolves on them. Oh, yeah, that's what we're going to do. Okay. I have kind of a plan now. Yes, it's all coming together. We're going to take Georgetown. That's a forest? Even better. Okay, let's see. What do I have in this group? Okay, and that one's full up. Here, you're going to go there. And we have here a decent bit of stuff. That's just a Bismarck, a Deutschland, the carrier. I got several Deutschlands here. So 2 of them are going to break off. Actually, yeah. But we leave all but just one of these Deutschlands. 1 or 2 of them. That does it. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, so we have them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 transports. So we can fit 35 guys. So this right here is 5 transports full. I feel like we should honestly just bring them all, but we won't. We'll leave 10 here. We'll fill 3 transports with just Panzer Grenadiers. Because these guys are awesome. There we go. Oh, right, what was I... Oh yeah, we have the special transport here. And also, each of these can hold 6 people, not 5. Never mind, we're taking them all. 1, 2, 3, so I could still fit 1 more extra guy in that one. We'll have it be a Stug. Yep. We'll bring in some extra... I'll put the flak elsewhere, actually. I don't have that much of it. What's the air defense on these? Is it 1? It's 2. Cool, they'll work. I think the German 88s are 3, and then flak have 4. Yeah, so we'll take all of them. Okay, well, I'll have 2 more batches of Panzers then. What do we have here? 1, 2, 3, just 4 3Hs. We'll grab them. Oh, I still have an elite. Any other elite 3Hs? No. Okay, well now we'll grab several elite Panzer 3Gs. Is that only 5? Yep. Okay. This is going to be reinforcement for our other guys. Hold on, let's finish out you. Oh yeah, I was going to bring some more infantry, but I actually need more workers. I feel like one of these guys has already moved. Yep, one of them barely made it here. Okay, they should be able to. Here we go. Okay, well this transport's also good to move, so we'll bring over some more infantry with it. Yeah, let's grab the elites. Do that. Excellent. And then they are all gonna go... Yep, right here. That's the plan. So these guys... Let's see. we're going to take a whole bunch of tanks. And I probably should have brought some Panzer Grenadiers here, actually. Dang it, whatever. We'll make it work. I'm going to take these 3 Stugs. And those guys. This is not mainly an attacking force. We're going to try to have them take Georgetown so the British can't use it as an airbase, and then secure it against aerial attacks. That's the goal right now. I don't know if it's going to pan out, because I don't know what the U.S. has around here, but if the time it takes us to get over here, all of their infantry get down here, then I'm not too worried about it. We can grab that, it cuts them off, I can bring in my planes, and then the Americans have nowhere to go. And it'll also give me an easier time taking that. Establishing our full road through. I think it's a good idea. It might not be. Okay. So those are our defensive units, kind of. It's mainly the Stugs. I'm going to want to bring in some infantry so we can actually attack when we land. I probably should have put this force together first. These guys are more important. I have 3 more transports. I'm going to fill one with my various types of flak that I can muster. And I have 2 left. Okay, one we'll load some 3Hs into. Oh, I still have 2 elite 3Hs. That'll do. Do I have more elite 3Hs? No, I think that was actually it this time. Oh yeah, I have an 88 in here. Is that thing full now? Yep. Alright. And these guys are gonna aim for here. Oh, what? Oh, because I told the others to fortify. Dang it. That's my bad. I just gotta make sure that I actually put some stuff on those ships. I'm gonna try to let that guy come to us. These ones too. I could draw out their fighter, but that's why my Falkwolves are going out there in the first place. Oh. That works. I thought there was a guy guarding that. I must have already hit it this turn. Okay, we just keep buying ourselves some time. Of course, they have another one. Okay. Wake everyone. How many do I have here? 4 transports. Okay, well the Panzers. That's what we bring. Leaves one empty transport. We'll just take our infantry with that. Yeah, that works. My carrier is also down a few planes. I don't have anything to replace them out here, though. He's going to come around here. I'm going to have him get ready to go take New Caledonia. Just to spite the French. I'm tired of their nation continuing to exist. There was something else I thought I needed to do out here. Maybe not. Oh, yes, there was. There we go. That, I think, is more than enough defense for them. There we go. I'd like to have one or two Folk Wolves just to stop the enemy attacks. Well, I guess they might be able to hit some of this from Guam, but I don't think they can hit any further. So we might actually be safe around here. But until we own, us or Japan, own all of these surrounding islands, I don't want to risk it. Okay, where's my tank? You go kill this thing. And then my paratroopers. Oh, that's the new one. Did I choose a bad spot for these guys to be? I did. Okay, we're going to put them here then, and we're just going to hope that neither of these cities get any more reinforcement. If they do, we're going to have to wait an extra turn to take them. Which isn't the end of the world, but it is going to slow us down. But that is my own fault. I can't blame anyone else for it. I'm okay with having a couple tanks here, just in case we have to send them out somewhere, but why are they here? I have an infantry. These guys should come up here. They might be needed. Okay, once these guys finish digging this road, they're not going to grab that one until after we own this city. Probably going to have my SS handle La Paz. That one shouldn't be too difficult to get a road to. I don't think we'll do anything else with it once we have it. Who knows, we might connect one up to here. I don't know what this situation's going to look like once we get out here. We are going to keep drawing closer to that. Just as much as I can. I'm hoping killing those British infantry stops them from being able to bomb us. But the computers never cared about that rule before, so I don't see why they would now. You know, get out. Stop being in my land. Okay, do I have anything else I need to do? Those guys have already moved. We'll have that next turn. Things are getting a little exciting. I need some workers out here. Okay, let's go to next turn. Ah! It's probably smart to clean up that pollution right now. How did there... I didn't notice any pollution near Leningrad? Well, that's annoying. Okay, they're falling back. I can get one of those guys now. Okay, they're getting bombed by America. And we are not. That's just a battleship. Oh boy, here comes our next wave. It's just an endless line. I wish they'd just attack and take Manaus. Well, I probably don't. It'd be funny to watch them just take Brazil out immediately. If they did take it, then, you know, they'd turn it into an airbase. It'd at least be in range of mine. It'd also give them a much easier re-heal point. This is definitely where we want to fight them, though. I need to get them onto the roads, and I need to control the roads, and then my tanks can catch them and kill them. Right now, even if I bomb them, I don't have any way of capitalizing on it. I can't get them before they get away. My numbers are very limited. I just need to keep building up my plane reserves. Maybe I should send one of these stacks back home. I want them to all get close so I can kill them all. But that might be a dumb move if I let this fester for too long. And heck, their 1941s could already be on us. That's just an actual flak. Why do they have to move in the most annoying ways possible, too? They do this, like, 3x3 fortify thing. I wish they would just stack move. Because if they did, then I wouldn't be able to see what they're doing. It'd be really tricky. There's no good middle ground. My word. They just never end. This reminds me of when I played Britain. America had so many extra troops lying around that they just filled my entire territory. I couldn't get anything done. Those guys might be in range, that bottom stack there. I don't know if my 87Bs can get them, but they might be able to. I think that's an actual paratrooper, not a ranger, but they could have built a new army, or produced a new auto ranger, army ranger by this point. was getting the words built and produced and auto-produced and ranger or an army all mixed up in my head. Is that it? We done? Nope. That's a marine. I forgot about their cavalry too. This was the confrontation we were going to have eventually. When you own as much stuff as I do, you have to fight America. I just wished I could have expanded across South America quicker. It's these stinking jungles. Oh, it's getting out of range of my 87Bs. That's sad. I was hoping it'd get a little bit closer. Is that a lion class? That might be one of their new lions. They didn't bomb me yet. My tanks? Or if they did, I didn't notice. Also, no, I don't think any of the Americans are actually in range. Okay, killed that stinking escort carrier. Good for Japan. They're gonna go try to help with Russia. I'm gonna take this city first. If they take the one that's lower down on the peninsula, I don't care quite as much. If they took the upper one, it would bother me just because then I couldn't get to the lower one and they take forever to capture anything. At least they did take Davao. Oh, I was so confused. They're paratroopering just for fun. They're just dropping guys around. That's kind of funny. Apparently I missed several pollution spots. What do I want to build out here? We'll keep building planes for now, but if I can get those coastal cities online and they can make transports, you know, we could harass America from the north. What do we do? Lose some troops that we build anyway? I have a big army, too. If I could build a couple of convoys and safely ship people over, we'd really get it done. They'd have to send over something very strong to actually destroy a convoy. And Iowa's the only thing strong enough that could catch it if it tries to run. Yeah, just build 88s. It's not a good producer, so it's not building anything fast. Corsica's getting pretty close to being done, too. That one makes sense. Okay. I got a couple things to set. First, where's my anti-pollution person? You. There's none there. There is one over here. I gotta grab someone for this one. Yep. Get you. And isn't there another? Yeah, right there. Okay. Because apparently there's a lot that I missed somehow, because I'm pretty sure all this didn't happen at the same time. Okay, that just a Yamato? It's a couple Yamatos. I don't know where they're going. They might be coming to get this. They might be coming to bombard them. I would love that to be the case. I think I have more than enough guys. Yeah, that is a lion. That's one of their new ones. I'm going to try to focus my 87Bs on not this. These 88s will probably help take it out for the most part. So I'll use them first. Once that thing's dead, they'll target the rest of this. I'll need to use my Falkwolves to clear out any fighters. And then if we can take Sydney without too much difficulty, I might be able to get that this turn as well. But it depends on how many guys I have to work with. If I can, that takes away their import down here and gives me one, which will keep them from building any other dangerous stuff and let me build whatever I want. Now, 87Bs. Yeah, that guy's in range. Was in range, but that's it. Okay, Goyas. Espionage. And Brazil. What are we looking at? 3. Yep, they did build another one. I can only assume they did the same there, so maybe we'll get them both next turn, or yeah, the next turn after what we're doing now, but it's going to take some time. We're going to slowly close in on that one. We should have this turn, and then we can get close to that. Either this turn or next turn. I'm not sure yet. I can just injure him and he'll run away. He's not a tank. He's no threat. Same thing with him, honestly. So we'll take that out. And most of my tanks will probably then continue to move on. I don't know. I'll figure out what we're going to do. I don't have a lot of guys to work with down there. So we might just have to wait an extra turn or two to take that. But we're going to keep moving in on both of those. I'm going to fly as many 88s as I can. And before I forget, actually, let's see, we get 1, 2, 3, 4, and then one more. Cool. And then Falkwolves. Oh, the carrier. Ah, that's the carrier. That actually works. Give me you. Go over here. Okay. And then I can send them all out at once now. There we go. Okay, so they're on the move now. I took away these guys' carrier, but they're just a transport at this point. They're not here to really fight, just to drop stuff off. These guys are an invasion fleet. And that's just a battleship C2, so we'll take that out without a problem. Cool, so we got some stuff to do next turn then. But I think it's kind of looking up. We'll start working on those ones. We'll get closer to that. In the next 2 or 3 turns, hopefully we'll own this entire area, all 4 of these cities. And these 2. And then we'll be completely done fighting in southern South America. And we'll be up in the whole central region. These guys, they did not get bombed. A couple more turns, they'll also be in range of that city. And if we can take that, that gives us this whole section of jungle. Which might not seem super valuable, but it's a few extra roads. And if I can then get some workers in to put one there, my tanks can move on, and we can try to take that. Unfortunately, though, the Americans are still out of range of my 87Bs. So, we're going to be waiting on... Are they out of range of my 87Bs? Yes. Yeah, they're out of range. Are any of them 1941s? That's a U.S. Marine division. Aren't they way better than normal Marines? 2118 and 2 movement. They are way better. Are any of these 1941s? It appears they are all still 39s. Their 41s must still be defending cities, which is good for me. And that's just a standard. That's a U.S. paratrooper, actually, which is also better than the standard. Okay, so still no air defense. That's good. We're just going to keep on trying to work them down. This has to be most of their infantry, right? Most of their 1939s. I know they've got like 500. But this is a lot of infantry. Like, that stack is colossal. This one is enormous. These two aren't that big. Yeah, that one's reasonably sized. It's probably closer to 200, honestly. If I'm anywhere near good at estimating. To maybe 300. But I think probably closer to 2 or 250. So this is probably half of their weakest infantry. Great. Alright, well that is going to do it for this one. If you have not yet, please check the link in the description for my book. If you like the look of it, give it a read, and if you like the read, give it a positive review. Otherwise, thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next one.